This is the Mercedes-Benz C63 limited edition 507. As you can see, it's got bespoke forged, incredibly spoked rims. It's also got red calipers. It's got a beautiful titanium finish, as you can see, like a racing stripe. It's got a glass sunroof. It's incredibly well packaged. It's got 373 kilowatts of Mercedes-Benz power, 6.3 litre engine inside of it, and it's going for the remarkable and very lovely price of only 1,299,000 rand. The inside is even more impressive, but let's have a look at the outside. As you can see, very well finished, the titanium finish, magnificent wheels. It's got the wonderful scoops on the bonnet as well, gives you a little bit more of an air intake, and believe you me, it is bloody fast. Here we are. It is the superb Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG 507 series, 100 kilometers on the clock, that's all. It's got special command line navigation, which is fantastic. Of course, we'll release the acceleration, the braking. 373 kilowatts. Everything is totally made to perfection. Alcantara racing steering wheel from AMG. It's also got the embossed insignia on the what do you call this? Gear lever. It's a fully automatic, but it also has the paddle shift as well, and it's got 6.3 liters of V8 muscle underneath it. It's one of those real rocket cars, but also rather enjoyable to drive as well, as you will find out in a short while. Nice and small in the sense of the way that it's made. The problem is that if you anything over 6 foot, the person in the back is going to feel a little bit tight. Lovely smooth gearbox, of course you'd expect that from Mercedes-Benz. It's got everything. It's got a Harman Kardon sound system. You can adjust everything electronically. I'm just adjusting my seat to get myself in the perfect position. I'm going to adjust my steering wheel if I can find out where to do that, and everything works like clockwork, as you would expect for Mercedes. The side mirrors fold in, everything is just made to perfection. It's just one of those rocket little racing cars. You know, you're in the market for this, you're playing against the likes of the BMW M3 and, well, maybe the RS4 in its day, but it takes a lot to beat the Mercedes C63, that's for sure. And especially this one, the 507 series, it's very well tailored to your own ability. Superb power, lots of torque, a little bit thirsty, but that doesn't matter. It's got everything, it's got navigation, which you have to learn. You have to go to a couple of courses to go and figure out how to use everything, but you don't really worry about it. Just listen to that. Just changes on its own. Beautiful. Silky smooth. Lovely gearbox. Fun to drive. But I wouldn't quite say it's a family car. Even though it's made for like a family. It's got enough boot space. But the legroom at the back of the car is just a little bit too tight for my kind of liking. I think this is where guys who make these cars, the Mercedes, the BMW M3 or whatever, either just make them 2 doors and sort of like 2.5 seats, as opposed to try and make it a 4-seater. This doesn't really work. So, but it's got everything that you'd ever want. It's typical Mercedes-Benz. It's got the most powerful engine that they make. It's worth the money. It's got a beautiful sunroof, of course, the glass top sunroof. You got the cash, I'd buy the car, that's for sure. Feel the back. There we go. Traction control when you get in. Even in the sport mode, the traction control lights will kick itself in. I would suggest if you want to really take this car and see how it performs, take it on a track. And you will really experience what Mercedes give you. But because of all the electronics on a normal road, it'll try and keep you as safe as possible. Lots of torque, the back will get a little bit happy with you, but I think the engineers are quite clever. They make sure that you don't crash it too easily. But be responsible. That's the most important thing on the car. 6.3 litres V8, 373 kilowatts. Can't really ask for more. It's a beautiful car. Available, of course, at the Imperial Collection for the magnificent price of 1299999.00. That's how you say it, Mr. Zuma. Anyway, so not much else to say, really. It's got every single mod con a Mercedes-Benz will give you. It's a delight to drive. It's a tremendous amount of fun. You might go through a couple of sets of tires quite quickly, but I suppose it's worth it, because when you've got this much power, you might as well have fun with it. Proper brakes. Oh, delight. Delight to drive, lots of fun. I go through a lot of tires. I would. But then you can drive it like this as well. Comfort mode. And be a person of sophistication in your Mercedes-Benz.